Have you ever wondered why so many people file for bankruptcy after a divorce? It's actually one of our top 3 leading causes of people filing bankruptcy. In case you're curious, medical, divorce, job loss. So this happens all the time. People file bankruptcies after divorce. But why?
Number 1.
You've got to realize in a marriage, you have 2 people contributing to the marital economic household. Sometimes that means you've got 2 people working. Sometimes that means one person's working, one person is taking care of the home. But now there's a split. You don't have 2 incomes for one house payment anymore. You don't have one income and all the laundry, groceries, and family stuff taken care of anymore. Instead, you've now separated. You have 2 sets of responsibilities, but you've set your expenses, your bills, and your lifestyle based on when you were one family unit. And so that split, having the income, that causes a huge financial strain that very often results in a bankruptcy.
Number 2.
You might not realize this, but divorce attorneys are tremendously expensive. It's not uncommon for someone in a contested divorce to spend over $50,000 in attorney fees. I saw a client who spent over $50,000 just on a brief custody dispute. These bills go up super fast. And it's not just because they hired an expensive attorney. If you hire an attorney and they hire an attorney and there starts to be a fight, then everybody's going to end up with a huge bill from their divorce attorney. And those divorce attorney debts, those can be discharged in bankruptcy.
Number 3.
Let's imagine that one irresponsible spouse got a whole bunch of debt. So let's say we've got Pat. Pat went out and ran up a ton of debt and did it in both spouses' names. So now you go to divorce court and you divorce Pat and you say, that's not even my debt. Well, if your name is on it, you are legally responsible for that debt. That goes for car payments, house payments, loans, credit cards, anything with a joint signature. And here's the legal issue. The divorce court does not have jurisdiction over the lenders. They only have jurisdiction between the married parties. So if Pat, our deadbeat, doesn't pay those loans that the court ordered him to pay, guess what? The innocent spouse is getting sued by the lender and needs to file bankruptcy. And it doesn't even have to be that bad. This could be just regular everyday debt that wasn't crazy or fraudulent. But if the ex-husband or ex-wife isn't paying their share of the debt, the lender looks at the other person. They don't care that there was a divorce. They just know they had 2 people sign on the line and they're suing whoever they can.
Number 4.
Very frequently, people who are in debt are stressed out. They're maxed out. It's not uncommon for people who are married and dealing with debt for it to cause a major problem for their relationship. I have had clients frequently come in where their marriage was destroyed by debt. Now, would it have saved the marriage to file the bankruptcy a year prior? I can't say that, but I can say all that debt caused marital difficulties or made them worse. And because you had that pressure cooker of bad experience, now there's a divorce, but we still have to deal with the debt. And that's where bankruptcy comes in. We can take somebody who's the innocent spouse, somebody who did nothing wrong, or even somebody who racked up all the debt. We can file a bankruptcy and eliminate those debts so you can get that fresh start after divorce. The divorce court gave you the fresh start from the marriage, but now you need the bankruptcy to give you the fresh start over the creditors, because only the bankruptcy court has jurisdiction to address all of your debts, not just the dispute between the ex and the ex. That's why this is so common.